teams are Team Stray and the Goonternational Allstars. So Team Stray is coming back from the Goonternational with the same roster that they used to have: Viticus, David on the Street, me, Evan, APV. Oh, sorry, that's not Team Stray,
I'm gonna have
right?
to correct that. It's
It's
iShitters rather than
iShitters,
Team Stray.
so I'm gonna correct that right now because that's true. It's not Team Stray. Team Stray played the other day. And that's going to be promptly corrected. That's true. Very good. So, again, iShitters did change a couple of their players, as far as I know. They brought back Epic Doom, Squelchy, and Chrono, and KBJ, but Cleese is new in their
If I'm not
draft.
mistaken, Squatch is standing in for someone in this game.
Okay,
I've kind of lost off the top of my mind who it is, but we seem to have a stand-in for both teams here.
got it.
We also have Cheeto standing in for the Goonternational All-Stars, probably instead of Big Weapon, because I do not see him on the team.
Yeah, the International All Stars, on the other hand, is a newly made game, and we do see Jito standing in for. That's actually for Robert
Big Weapon. It should
Bertus.
be.
Oh no,
Robertus
Robertus is
is
here.
yeah.
It's Big Weapon or Weeps who is the one that is being replaced by Jito. So their current roster should be Robert as their carry, and maybe Blick Giant's gonna go mid instead. Jito covering as their position 3, then Nutkin and Winston, who are both part of the roster. Back in the International days, Nutkin was part of the Monkeys for Nothing and the Chins for Free. Blake Giant was part of the 5'3" billionaires. Then there were two coming from Granny's Cookies. That's Robert and Weaves.
Yeah. And then there's Winston, I believe, from The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
That's right. That's right. And we're going into the draft already, which should be
So
displayed.
this should actually be interesting because I looked it up. It's actually Mazel Way that Squatchy is replacing on iShitters.
Yeah.
And together with Jido replacing Big Weapon definitely being one of the, at least probably one of the higher MMR players on Goonternational All-Stars. Hopefully should bring like the teams a bit closer together, these two stand-ins.
That's
It
true.
should be super interesting.
And also back from Goonternational lore, I do know that Blick Giant was a strong part of that 5'4" 1
10 seconds remaining.
billionaires.
Blick Giants, you mean?
Yeah, Blick Giant.
seconds
Oh my
remaining.
god, what am I saying here? Bleak did
Dire
fare
team back.
really well,
Radiant team back.
saving his team many times. So I do expect this to be a bit lopsided.
10 seconds remaining.
We'll see.
We're seeing the first
Radiant
bans
team
right
ban.
now: Oracle,
There's
Space
a lot
Cow.
of rapid fire bans going out.
Yeah. Problem is, if
10
Bleak is going
seconds
mid
remaining.
this time, they're not gonna know what to do.
5
With
seconds
Jito
remaining.
in the off lane, they are a bit unexpected. I know Jito usually covers a position 4 role, and with
Yeah,
Bleak
either
going
they're gonna
mid.
have to throw in something
Dire
around.
team
Normally
back.
Weeps would be their mid, but we're
Yeah,
gonna see how they do it. Maybe Jido will pick it up either, or someone else will
10
take it, and then
seconds
Jido will stand in
remaining.
for them.
that's right.
Dire
With the
team
last
back.
ban coming in for Witch
Radiant
Doctor,
team pick.
sorry, that's Witch Doctor
Yeah,
picked and Shadow Shaman banned.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're gonna leave the KBJ Witch Doctor open, but they had no plan of doing that. They knew that first pick, so they
10
just like
seconds
left it
remaining.
open so they could snatch it up themselves.
Yeah, I was thinking of good old Doctor
5 seconds remaining.
as their pick, because I knew it was kind of
Dire team
obvious.
ban.
that's gonna go straight to Winston.
Dire team
I
ban.
do see Jack out of the selection, which means Nutkin's not gonna
Radiant
be able
team
to
ban.
choose that. That's
Mhm.
that's a fairly good ban for anyone these days.
Disruptor is definitely the callback here because that's like probably the second most hero he plays.
Absolutely, I agree with that.
It's
Uh,
either that or Shadow Shaman. The Shadow Shaman is already banned.
yeah, Zeus now getting
10
banned. That's a
seconds
very strong
remaining.
one these days. It's coming back a bit.
5
So
seconds remaining.
that's a good ban to
Radiant
stop
team
their
pick.
mid push. Lina now also supposedly coming back to the game as a
Dire
mid.
team
I
pick.
wonder if they're gonna play Mirana mid. That was an experiment and a half that we saw in the Dream League. I don't think
Oh
they,
yeah.
they can pull that off.
Dire
Undying is
team
the second
pick.
pick for iShitters. Now
That's
Furion
spicy.
as a second pick for the Goonternational Allstars. That's gonna possibly be for Nutkin. I do expect that, although it wouldn't be that surprising if Blake chooses to go
10
mid
seconds remaining.
Prophet.
Bleak also likes playing weird
5 seconds
offlaners.
remaining.
Like he had a long stretch of playing like offlane Silasher and offlane Rubik.
Yeah,
Not that like Mage Prophet is not like that weird an offlaner. I could see him playing it, but as you said, like it could really go anywhere at this point. Very flexible hero.
very flexible indeed. It could go anywhere. It's not complicated to play. It's
Radiant team
very
pick.
nice in the map these days. Elder
Uh,
Titan
I like
again.
this hero. This
Yeah.
is a great hero.
They're really drafting well. Even if the Disruptor is gonna shut down Witch Doctor in between Prophet and Elder Titan, they're gonna do a lot. I do see Titan going.
10 seconds
I
remaining.
mean, could go for Nutkin. It could go for Bleak even.
5 seconds
That
If
would
I
be
had to
remaining.
interesting.
guess, I would say they're gonna try to put this Elder Titan in a core position.
Yeah, I do agree with that.
As
There.
we last game, Goonternational All Stars played, they had some other like spicy picks. They had Big Weapon playing the right click punch in the mid lane. So I reckon they're gonna try something crazy. Not like again, Elder Titan core is not that
Radiant
crazy
team
of an idea, but it's definitely spicy.
We have the two-headed ogre coming in, possibly for Chrono, or it could go. I don't know.
This is interesting because like either this Undying or this Ogre is gonna be core.
Yeah, it could be
10
core.
seconds
I
remaining.
mean, it's an all support
5 seconds
draft
remaining.
so far.
Oh yeah,
For
they're gonna have to
iShitters.
put one of them core.
Yeah,
Dire
one of them
team
is gonna
pick.
go have to go core. Well,
There's
we do
a
know
there's
Sven
a
is gonna
beefy
go with
boy
the.
right there. This is a beefy team already. Look at that, Undying, Sven, and Ogre.
Indeed, that is true. So it is
Dire
pretty
team
beef. It's gonna
ban.
be tough to, well, now Venge. Oof. Okay. That's a reassessment and a half. I suppose Witch Doctor is gonna go for Nutkin. Winston is gonna take the Venge.
Radiant team
Prophet
ban.
gonna go possibly mid and
I mean,
Titan.
Titan and Prophet could both go both
Oh,
positions, like both offlane or mid.
that's
But
true.
having the Titan offlane is probably more traditional. And as you
Agreed.
said before, Prophet could go anywhere, so
10
it's
seconds
I agree
up in
with
the
remaining.
air at
that.
this point.
So Jito could take Elder Titan
5
together
seconds
with
remaining.
Witch
Radiant
Doctor
team
in
ban.
lane, which means that's gonna go against Sven Disruptor. I don't see that. Maybe they want to do Elder Bench against Disruptor Sven. Uh, this is
It's really
gonna
gonna
be
come down to what
10
interesting.
this
seconds
last pick is
remaining.
for the All Stars, because like
Dire
that's gonna
team
really
ban.
nail down what their idea is.
Yeah.
Jitters is banning Medusa, so thinking that I think I still need a mid or a carry with the Dragon Knight and a Medusa ban.
Yeah, I don't think
Dire
banning
team
Medusa
pick.
these days is actually what I wanted to do. Right now the All Stars have plenty of choices to
Yeah,
go with.
absolutely.
It's gonna depend on what Robert wants to play. I wonder if he wants to go with something
10
like
seconds remaining.
I don't know, Terrorblade, something very wild, but I think
5
it's gonna
seconds.
be a
Radiant
traditional
team
one.
pick.
And there
Razor.
goes a Razor, which is a pretty good pick, and still within flex because you could go Prophet
Yeah,
Carry.
you could still like switch these cards around. If I had to guess, I would say it's an Elder Titan off lane, Razor
Yeah,
mid, and
10
Prophet Carry,
seconds
but
remaining.
it could be anything at this point.
that's right. That's right. This is very puzzling
5
for
seconds
iShitters. They're gonna
remaining.
have to be at the best of their wits to determine what the All-Stars want to do here. Extremely nice and puzzling draft by the All-Stars. Commendable.
I mean, I feel like at this point, you just like pick something, because they probably still need a mid. You would probably just like pick something you're confident with yourself that's not like hard countered by more than one of these heroes. Because really, making a prediction at this point is kind of just shooting in the dark.
Choose
Yeah,
your hero.
and there's your mid, the Pango. Okay, so okay, all right. Well, that's a Razor carry. That's another Titan mid. And then I don't know. is is
Yeah,
Gino gonna
this
play
tank is
Venge
probably a core.
3? Or is Nutkin going as 3?
I mean, it really depends how they switch up their positions. I think Blake is still just going off lane. That seems reasonable.
That could be.
And then Jido will either they switched her to like the support position and Notkin will be playing a core role, or she's taking the Venge like mid or carry.
Yep. You are right. So we're gonna find out soon enough. They are in the last seconds of their strategy time right now, and we're going into the first game of the series between these teams, iShitters versus the Goonternational Allstars.
I'm very excited about how this game's gonna go.
Very good.
It looks like Squelchy is picking up the carry position for iShitters, taking the Sven there, and I think that means it's Doom who picks up the mid.
Prepare
take
for
Don't know if
battle.
that's a regular mid player. They definitely switched something around, because I think Mazelway was an offlaner, but I'm not sure about that.
Yeah. So they are slowly proceeding to their positions now. We see Winston and Jito going together, so that doesn't tell us much. I suppose. iShares is
It's definitely a core
together.
Elder Titan, that's one thing it is. And I'm guessing it's Jito mid because she has the Observer to put down for it.
Seems to be. We're smoking.
My Shitters is immediately going for a player.
They might kiss.
30 seconds to battle.
Nutkin is
They're gonna run straight into the All-Stars here.
moving
Oh, the
together
smoke's
with the
broken, but I
rest,
don't see him yet.
We do have a team
Didn't get the
fight.
jump they were looking for.
I think they're taking Robertus. Robertus is trying to run away from this, but Squelch is very blunt of all the attacks, falling prey to Robertus, and he takes the first blood, but he also falls down. They're trying to chase Bleak Giant, Cleese, and Epic Doom. Nutkin stopping them, and then Jito still pursues Chrono.
A lot of damage heroes on this map, but it doesn't look like anyone else is gonna die.
No,
Barring some
they're
extreme goonery.
very quickly taking their positions in lanes. And we have the first creeps coming in.
And Bleak scooping up some bounty runes along the way back. Ends up being 1 bounty for iShitters, picked up by KBJ, and 3 for the All-Stars. And I believe the first blood also went the way of All-Stars. I think it was Squelchy dying first, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, definitely a good start for the All-Stars at the first fight.
I'm very surprised with the cheekiness of sending Jito with Venge. to the mid lane. This is gonna be extremely interesting. They're gonna confront Epic Doom here with the Pango. Robert with the Racer together with Winston. So we know now that position 5 Witch Doctor.
Winston
And
laying
there
out some
he
heavy
is.
harassment into KBJ here. Cleese has to drop the 2% scare him off.
Deploying
Denies
Jones.
it though, it doesn't give Robertus the bounty for that one.
Interesting to see Cleese name that Jones down. Okay. KBJ, not doing much. Might be thinking about what to purchase.
He's got a lot of money. He's close to boots if he wants him, but he probably needs some regen as well.
The stun lands on Bleak for a second. Nutkin tries to imprison Squelchy. He gets away very easily, just boarding a few shots. The mid lane is going better for that Pango with Epic Doom, at least for a while. But Jido's gonna catch up if they manage to get the next wave of creeps.
Yeah, I can't say anything about this mid matchup. I probably haven't seen this before.
I haven't seen it before either.
Yeah, I would reckon that the swashbuckles probably give like
Chrono
Doom
very
some
low on
heavy
health,
harassment start.
getting imprisoned by Nutkin, and then escapes. We actually missed the skill,
Yeah,
but we haven't missed Guy Waters Jr. dying to Robert, who gets the double kill.
I caught the tail end of that. It was I think it was like a good Bango setup by Winston, and then Roberto's coming in to claim the double kill there.
Big Giant is a bit low, getting to the Lotus Fountain, grabbing the first Lotus Flower. But he's safe, alright. Crown and Squelchy keeping themselves very close to their tower.
There's not a fight up top. Tombstone is dropped. Robertus is draining Cleese. He's taken a fair bit of damage, but he's being slowed down by these zombies. They did kill the Tombstone. Can Cleese hit him enough? It doesn't look like it. And meanwhile, KBJ goes down to Winston.
Yeah, that was
Looking promising at the start, but the Allstars is able to focus down the Tombstone fast enough there.
Let me do a couple of bans here because fuck this shit.
Oh, there's a fight at bottom again. They're going on Bleak. Bleak's very low, but the sprouts from Nut can keep him safe for now. Bleak's going back in though. Looks like he's safe. There's no more mana from Krona there to give him the ult ignite on the way back. So Bleak, able to survive, makes it back to base.
Nutkin, on the other hand, traps Squelchy for a bit, but he doesn't have enough damage to deal against him. The mid lane has been fairly boring and a bit one-sided to Epic Doom. Managed to corral Jito.
Yeah, I also picked up both the Rada runes at the 4 minutes. Like I don't think Jito is particularly low on mana yet, but it's a good bit of extra regen for Doom.
We see Guy Waters Jr. again, very low on health. Robertus and Winston try to grab them on the side lane. Now they're going against Cleese. Robertus continues the chase, now withdraws back to farming for a little bit. Epic Doom gets that 4-minute war rune quite late.
Oh yeah, was that I think it was the first, like still one of the 2-minute water runes you picked up before. Because he did get 2 earlier.
Could have been that, yeah.
So I think that one was the other minutes for one.
Chasing Chrono, they got it
going
trapped.
Up again. Cleese is cursed by Winston, taking a lot of damage, but Robert's also taking a lot more from the Tombstone.
Okay,
probably gonna go down in
we expected the action to happen here, but the action is happening on all lanes. Now, Blick Giant is in a bit of a trouble. Squelchy is not coming down.
No, he's gonna get him here.
Well,
probably gonna go down to Nutkin in the return.
Does he have enough damage to...
Nutkin keep you? Nutkin goes for a teleport.
Spencer Tango.
Oh, missed it.
He's safe.
Oh, it's close.
it's pretty
Yeah,
interesting
meanwhile
to
in
watch.
the top lane, Cleese did go down again, but he did get the double kill in return, so he's going to be very happy with that exchange.
Selfish.
Alright, there goes that Undying. It's gonna get very chunky very soon.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I mean, this core Undying, like, potentially can get very big if he gets the axe and gets the, like, big DK steals.
Directus.
Oh, there's a rotation coming in from
getting
Doom.
the blunt of that Rolling Thunder coming from Epic Doom. Cleese is trying to seal the deal, and they're going against Winston as well. Robert is very much dead.
Yeah, I like the target prioritization from Epic Doom there. He knew Cleese was trapped, or Robertus rather, was trapped by the tombstone, so he went and actually rolled onto Winston, so he couldn't help him take down the tombstone. Took more damage from the zombies because of that.
Yeah, and Epic Doom is getting all the farm that Robert was trying to accrue himself. Unfortunately, his death ended with those plans. Winston is really low again. Robert
trying to hold back Epic Doom.
Trying to go against Epic Doom. Chasing him away for a bit. Calvaris Jr. should die from this attack, and he does.
And this is all giving Gito some time to catch up on farm in the mid lane. He's laying some heavy damage to this mid tower.
Yeah, now they have all the farm that they were trying to get initially, with Epic Doom getting distracted in that top lane.
Oh, the Wisdom runes are gonna being pinged out. Not gonna Goddess on his side.
Big Giant is
might be going for the steal, but KBJ is already there.
Yeah.
Take it.
Big Giant is a bit low on health, still risking it against both that Sven and the Ogre Mage. Nothing comes to assist and traps Squelchy for a bit. That Sven escapes very easily.
Gito's coming in for the rotation here. He's got a shield rune. Swap is also there, so if they catch Squelchy or Chrono out of position, it could be a very good kill here.
They're going as 3. I wonder if they're going to make use of that swap very soon.
That's a stun on a creep. That's not what you want to see.
Yep, that was
Leak is under the tower. He's taking a lot of damage from Squelchy.
There goes the swap.
Please arrive with the tombstone down, and now Allstars have to run. Well, Jiro actually wants this skill, but doesn't seem to be able to get it. There's a lot of slow from these zombies. Cleese is cleaning up.
Let me tell you, the Allstars aren't getting those kills that they've been expecting. The iShitters are playing a hell
for Cleese at the moment, and he's probably going to get Jiro as well.
And that is a triple kill for that Undying.
Wants some though. Robertus wants some of the action, but probably doesn't have the mana and speed to chase down these heroes.
He got there very late, very late.
Yeah, just at the end of the fight. Didn't have anything to chase down the heroes with.
Dire's middle tower has
definitely some good rotations coming in from both sides, and then ends up to being iShitters taking that fight.
This is actually a really nice recovery for the iShitters. We thought that the Allstars would be dominating, but of course the fact that that Witch Doctor sees itself disadvantage.
There's some invasion going on here.
Whoa, okay.
It's already 2 dead on the iShitter side, and there's the Witch Doctor ulti going off on Epic Doom. Is gonna die as well. They did get Robertus for it, but probably ended up not being exactly what they were looking for. They were looking for Jito, but only managed to get them to half health.
Winston got a lot out of that. Now they manage to get this part of map and control. For sure this is gonna pay off.
Lisa's got that mechanism completed. That's gonna help these early fights a lot, and that's what you want to play for as the core Undying.
So Squelchy now completing that Max Madness. trying to get control of that lane once again. Roberts is very alone with a group of 3 or make it 4 looking for him. They might want to go for that
And
tower right now.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Trying to close the kill on Squelchy, but he's not gonna let him have it. Bleak wants it though, he's chasing, but he doesn't have a stomp available. That hasn't actually leveled stomp at all.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
He's still chasing this. Squelchy's gonna fight it. But
there you
he's
have
gonna
it.
go down.
That is
There's
a very
Doomstomp from
bad
Priest
one. Trying to protect Squelchy there.
Yeah, that was a clutch heal from Cleese on the tombstone.
Very good by
Just long
KBJ.
enough. Yeah, it's a great ulti from KBJ as well. Glimpses back the Nature's Prophet and
That was an excellent
cleans up all
defense
the
of
kills
that tower.
there. Unfortunately, this still did lose Squelchy, but 3-for-1 exchange. Always gonna be happy with that.
Indeed.
And this Undying is getting big.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a problem for Allstars in the long run.
I believe
Is a great conductor.
Allstars tried to go with a very
Radiant's
flexible
middle tower has
draft, but it could have been too aggressive in their flexibility.
I mean, they are still keeping up in net worth. It's definitely still looking okay. Because all this time it's Robertus and Gito just like farming it up.
Bleak, Winston, and Nutkin converging down the bot lane, trying to recover some lost ground. KBJ and Chronos stay behind their tower, protecting that.
Robertus tried to go for a kill on Epic Doom in the top lane, but he managed to TP out, and Robertus actually committed the Eye of the Storm for it, so that's a lot of mana.
Robert has no mana.
No, he's trying to use the tail end of this Eye of the Storm, but it's almost gone.
That is a really good one. They get KBJ.
There's another tombstone under the tower, though. This is gonna hurt.
Please is trapped right here. I believe.
He's tanky, though. He can take a lot of this punishment, and Robertus has got a lot of zombies on him. He does get cleaves, but goes down in return.
That was a trap and a half against Robertus. He feels the wrath of Epic Doom. Continues with that. Rolling Thunder against Winston, and that is a 2-for-1 in this confrontation. Epic Doom now
Everyone's coming in
has to run away. The swap comes in. Really well placed by Gito.
Good defensive stomp from Squelchy, though, keeps him safe.
KBJ comes to save the day against Nutkin. And now they have Bleak. And that is 4 people down for the Allstars.
In the end, another good exchange for iShitters. Some of these ults from Kyle are very, very good.
All in all, fairly positive for iShitters. 800 gold difference in their favor. The match is pretty even so far. You can see that after minute 8, let's say, you find that these confrontations haven't been netting a difference for either team.
No, and it looks like the iShitters are currently at a very slight experience lead, whereas the Goonternational Allstars slightly ahead in net worth. So as you say, it's incredibly close at the moment.
Incredibly close. They tried to go against Bleak once again. They didn't have enough. The rewarding comes in for iShitters. Winston trying to get some zones of control back in their favor, and possibly now that tier 1 bottom tower is coming down, Bleak is going against it, leaves the
entire team from iShitters is here, though. They're gonna defend this.
A little something extra for the effort.
They're trying to go... No, he's just gonna go for an early Roche? No, I don't believe so. Okay. They're just swapping lanes.
Yeah, Squelchy still farming up, trying to get into this Acro Saber into Blink.
Winston might get seen here. Chrono is at least trying to chase him.
What is he trying to do? I don't know what he's trying to do in these trees. Let's go back. It's nice
Well,
to
there
say
you
I gotta
go.
die here. Yeah, Winston is in the static storm. There's no chance to survive here.
There is absolutely no chance for Winston. Tries to protect himself, but
Radiant's top
burst the
tower
blood
is
to
under
fall the
attack.
damage. Now they're going
think-
against Cheeto, and they fall as well, leaving that
I
tier 1
think
tower
Nestor
free.
actually got saved there by the glimpse from KVJ. He was very. Oh, he's still got zombies on him though. He might still die. No, he's. I think he's fine. Yeah. Yeah, he was stunned up by the roll, but I think it got glimpsed out by KBJ.
I mean, he didn't get to use any of his spells at all. He couldn't protect himself, Winston, there at all. I thought that he tried, but he actually didn't. The Disruptor is having a hell of a game.
On top there. They're all responding here to Robertus. Robertus didn't have time to get out. He's gonna try to get Epic Doom, but gets healed by Cleese there.
They got him trapped!
Yeah, Robertus is super dead. Yes,
KBJ dies on the other hand, but that is...
Honestly, at that point, took half the tier 2, forced rotations from the entire team, and got a kill for it, you know. It's probably the best you're gonna get out of that.
They're nailing those rotations, no doubt. They're playing really well as groups of 4 so far. The iShitters. They understand what they have to do. KBJ could have looked sacrificial there, but he actually played a really good role trying to stop Robertus. Chrono and Cleese go back to the mid lane. Clean it up.
The iShitters are slowly creeping ahead on net worth through all these fights. It's Robertus is still leading on net worth, but the next 3 heroes are all iShitters.
Napkin and Cheeto get that first bottom tower at last after many tries by minute 18.
Precious bounty.
I wonder when they're gonna go for that
middle tower is under
Roshan.
attack.
It's a 2k gold advantage now in favor of iShitters in this first game of the series.
Lee's going into a blade mill after the mech halberd. I don't know about Koran dying, but I would expect him to pick up the axe at some point. I feel like that's an important part of it.
They're going against
They're all going on
Robert
Robertus here,
once
though.
again. The focus on him is relentless. That's a good one. They finally get Squelchy.
Notkin
now he
dies
has
on
to
the
pay
other
the
side of the
price.
map. He either TP'd out or got glimpsed back again. I didn't see what happened.
No,
they've got to stop an Epic Doom. He's gonna die as well.
He just died against that neutral creep. I think he was just trying to not concede that death to the iShitters.
Yeah, I didn't see. It was either him teleporting out or he teleported in and got glimpsed out by KBJ as he did before. I didn't see which one of those was the case.
There goes KBJ. I don't know if he wants to plant some vision around the map. Well, he has no wards to do that. Winston, Jito, and Bleak Giant getting back some lost terrain in the top lane.
Notkin trying to rat here a little bit, but he got found by Squelchy. He got his TP interrupted. He's dead.
Robertus, profiting from some farm, needs to get some lost ground. I think they're gonna go.
There's actually a smoke up here by Jito and Winston.
No, they're just...
What they're gonna do? Oh, KBJ is gonna try to go through this, but he's been seen by the creeps. They can see him. He's dead.
Oh man! There you go. Are they gonna go for this round of Roche or
wait
not?
for the Allstars to come in. It's they're probably still looking for something. Winston and Jito here.
Yeah, they believe someone else should be around, but that's not
Definitely
the
want some
case.
vision up here. That probably was Notkin was gonna try and do around here when he got found by Squelchy.
Epic Doom staying close to his tier 2 tower. Taking a look at the action by the Allstars, who are trying to control this area. They do see Epic Doom right there. Chase him away, Robertus. At least they're going against that tier 2 tower. This push might be more successful than
Radiant
the previous
structures
one.
are
Jito
That's
going against that
activated.
glyph. Has to
There's
disengage.
TP's coming in. Cleese is here. There's
Robertus
more.
is
There's
well
KBJ.
surrounded.
Oh yeah, Robertus is completely cut off from his team here. Winston tries to cut in, but another good ult from KBJ keeps him away. Can't do anything to help Robertus there.
There you go. It's 2-4-0 in favor of the iShitters, and they might get a third one with Jito. Rolling Thunder getting there. KBJ drops them, and Squelchy gets them done. That's a 3-4-0, but not much gold in favor. I mean, yeah,
Nothing major this
they
time
recovered
until the other
that
teams
2K
split from win.
advantage, but nothing else. Again,
Well, they
this is-
defended their tower. That's what they came there to do.
This is going back and forth all the time. 55%.
Yeah, but
Win
they
prop.
are slowly increasing their net worth lead on the iShitter side. Cleese has now passed Robertus in net worth as well. Has the Blade Mill finished.
Yeah, and Duke
Queuing
has
up
the
a
basher.
Shiva fragment.
Illusion.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Cleese and KBJ establishing the perimeter in the bottom lane. They don't want that tier 2 to fall too early. Robertus and Epic Doom making a presence in the mid lane. It's 22 minutes and a half of the first game of this series. And while the iShitters are recovering some lost ground, we don't see a tremendously clear advantage on either side. The Undying could scale, for sure, but the utility that the Allstars have with their heroes is quite a lot. I don't think they put that to good use so far, though.
No, it's becoming a problem in these fights. There's a lot of like grand control between the roll from Epic Doom and the Static Storm and the Tombstone. It makes it a lot harder for Goonternational All-Stars to move around in these fights.
Now there's a bit of a pause in the confrontation. They're settling for some farming instead. Winston and Nutkin keep together. Now Jito splits from that group. Robertus is now back on the net worth. Finds Squelchy for a bit. Calvaris Jr. protects the area together with Cleese. It's a 4 versus 1 that he doesn't want to participate in.
Is a great conductor.
Is it a feed? Maybe it's a bait.
The rest of the team
Please, let's talk
is around. They know that they could get together and go against them. Neither side is daring to make a move right now.
Dire are scanning.
But Giant completes his Aghanim Scepter.
That's a big power spike for the Core Elder Titan. If I'm not mistaken, that's still the one that gives you magic immunity based on how many heroes you hit with your spirit.
Yeah, it's the debuff community and magic community, that's right. They trap Chrono, they get it done. An easy kill for the All-Stars. Might open the opportunity for that tier 2 tower. Down the bottom lane.
Just when I docked that door there.
They're still keeping themselves together. Some good rewarding in the Radiant jungle. They're signaling the area, the iShitters
Radiant's
on the
bottom
top
tower is
left.
under attack.
They are indeed going against that tier 2 tower. KBJ and Epic Doom confront that. They do have KBJ completely done. The Doom gets deployed. Please is trying to burn the blunt of the damage, but can't get Bleak Giant done. But instead, they do get Robert and Winston. And finally, Bleak Giant as well, Epic
Is
Doom.
under attack.
It's a successful defense from iShitters against that push. They did use the buyback on KBJ, but you know, it's position 5 in these kind of fights. You just kind of do it.
At least Jito completes the Sanshan Yasha to get some damage.
I'm not going to try to build into another core on this Nature's Prophet. It seems he's got the Orchids. It's going for straight for Bloodthorn.
Epic Doom completes the Disperser now. Winston, I don't know what he was trying to do there. He's very much on his own. They're getting that
Dire's
bottom
structures
tower.
are fortified.
No matter what the glyph tries to do
Radiant
to protect
structures
it.
are fortified.
Nah, this is just a glyph used, so you get it refreshed though. Roberta's going in though, he wants to defend this, but gets disarmed by Please.
Yeah, they come back in time to defend the tower.
Still taking
KBJ
a lot of damage, but
really well.
as of yet have
Right
the
there.
tower. That's good. Swap from Jito, it immediately kills off Chrono. Winston throws down the Death Ward. Wasn't actually needed in hindsight.
KBJ
Oh,
badly
blundered into
positioned
this
there.
window. He's immediately dead. Roberts wants to chase this. He shines Cleese. Doesn't want
Oh
him.
my
Trying to
god.
find Epic Doom.
The iShitters
Using
just
the BKB.
split in the
Yeah.
worst way possible, offering themselves a sacrifice one by one.
Yeah, that's definitely not how iShitters wanted that fight to go.
That's an excellent opportunity for the Allstars to try and get some objectives.
This can definitely be dangerous for iShitters, considering the Goonternational Allstars have 4 heroes trying to build as a core. So if they get those items, it's going to be hard to fight in the late game for iShitters.
Gio and Nutkin moving towards the bottom lane. Winston warding the area once again. Bleak Giant doing a wraparound trying to get Epic Doom. Winston joins him. They have him rounded, but Chrono comes in. That's
Good
a
stuff from Bleak,
really
keeping them
nice
both
one from Bleak. Well done. The swap comes in. They get
Great
Epic
swap.
Doom.
Radiant's bottom
KBJ commits the ult, trying to keep them together. Squelchy's gonna lay down the damage on Winston and Bleak, but gets sprouted by Notkin, can't do anything.
The dice might have turned here.
Yeah, this is trouble for Squelchy. Squelchy's dead, but Cleese still this immovable object.
Brutal damage by Bleak. He dies though. I
This is
think
gonna die,
I think his
though.
mission is complete. 4, 5
Good.
deaths. Finally a
team
team.
That was unreal.
Indeed
Excellent.
unreal.
Excellent moves by the All-Stars.
Yeah, that effort from Winston did so much work there.
That changed the momentum of the match
Cleese tanked
completely.
so much of that damage and still ended up going down.
Of course, they don't know if they can come back or
Radiant's
not.
top tower is under
The
attack.
death timers are coming close. A Bloodthorn
That timers are
completed
still
on
pretty
Nutkin.
short and obviously have no information about buybacks other than knowing that KBJ's is down.
They're staying around though. They might want to go for it.
Yeah, Notkin is pushing in the top lane as well, trying to get to tier 2 there.
The mission of a nature's prophet.
Robertus is going straight into this, diving to tier 3s.
Roberto's feeling daring there.
Notkin close to the Phantom there.
Squelchy
Gonna
gets
retreat a
his
little bit.
BKB completed just in time.
Oh.
And gets it used.
They're gonna try to go for Winston, but he's got the food to switch through. They can't go for him. He's gonna go for Jito instead.
That's all they're gonna
That's
get, I
Jito.
believe.
Oh, that's
Jito
the
with a
swap.
really
Jito
good
still
swap offers Winston in
Winston runs away with
sacrifice,
the Glimmer Cape.
but dies instead.
I mean, Winston is still alive. He's getting another
Oh
ult.
my, that's a really
Yes.
good one. Winston, the hero of that fight.
Ran away under the cover of the Glimmer Cape and then turns the ult around on them right at the end.
Impressive. Impressive. Winston
It's
really
not a
saved
buyback
that
coming
one.
out from iShitters. Epic Doom committing his, trying to defend this tier 3.
Nah, they're not gonna be able to do anything at all.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
There's another stomp from Bleak, hits everyone.
Impressive by Bleak.
Fortunately for iShitters, the static field, or the kinetic field rather, was down from KBJ there. Does go down to Robertus, but at least manages to keep them safe from that stomp.
Radiant structures.
Fortunately
are
for
fortified.
themselves, they still had a glyph available. This is protecting those bottom racks.
Yeah, but they are dropping though. Robertus is very low, doesn't have any mana, but it doesn't look like iShitters want to pick a
Winston,
fight with him with Bleak patrolling near them.
Winston completes his Aghanim Scepter. This is very useful for the Witch Doctor. The True Strike on the Death Ward. He already used that, but now he's gonna pack a punch in every single deployment he makes.
Radiant's middle tower is
They're
under
gonna go for the
attack.
mid tower, opening a way. I think this is getting very much done as a match.
Radiant's
Almost
middle tower has fallen.
unsalvageable for iShitters. The momentum changed completely
the-
in that
Now the
bottom
stop
lane
onto
fight.
Chrono is immediately dead. Scorchy trying to commit onto Jido, but the Sprite from nothing keeps him back.
They just don't have
Jido glimpsed back,
the damage
glimpsed
to
back in
protect
by
themselves.
KBJ. Does go down. Epic Doom is taking so much damage from this Death Ward though. Does interrupt it in the end, but
Yeah.
he's still maledicted. Maledicted ran off, he's fine.
Not even that Rolling Thunder protects him or tries to do anything against the
He's trying to manage ground
Allstars.
here, but the Voodoo Switcher from Winston still dealing so much damage.
I think this might be it, Hungers. I think this
Could
is
very
game
well
for
be.
them. At the very least, they're gonna get that mid tower and one of the racks.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
If they decide to do so, but instead, they
Looks like they're backing up.
16,000 gold advantage for the Allstars.
They don't have any information about the buybacks left on these other two heroes. Don't have the money for it, but obviously
Radiant's bottom
All-Stars don't know
barracks are
that.
under attack.
Now they can put Nutkin to good use with some split pushing.
Radiant's bottom
I mean,
barracks has fallen.
He's
that
going
enough?
straight back in for the tier 2. Well, he actually already got the tier 2, he's just pushing up the wave here.
Warriors of the wood.
there they go, the little treants against the top tower.
It's the fucking chubby tomato creeps.
The Witch Doctor now instrumental. I still remember that lovely swap that Jido just did with Winston, placing him in danger, but that was perfect for the whole strategy in that battle.
Yeah, absolutely. Winston is just able to walk out on the cover of the Glimmer Cape. And then
KBJ
managed to lay
dies
another great ult.
immediately against Robert.
Chrono that as well.
Yeah,
Oh no, you got Glimmered as well. Yeah.
well there you go,
And
Jido
that's another
goes in.
spot. Gets him down.
They have enough to just take care of both lanes at the same time.
Middle barracks has fallen.
This is gonna be Megas right now,
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
and possibly the match.
Radiant's top tower.
Yeah, I have a hard time imagining
Radiant's top tower.
iShitters coming back from this.
I think they should call it.
I mean, you can give it one last fight with what heroes you have. Please trying to man fight, but does gets destroyed at this point. Squelchy doing a lot of damage, but
even
doesn't
the-
seem to be able to finish anyone off.
Not even the Tanky Undying has a chance against this team right now.
Radiant's top
Only
barracks
2
has
racks
fallen.
remaining, 1 for each. The top and mid
Radiant's top barracks
lanes.
has fallen.
They get quickly dispatched. Bearing the blunt of the fire coming from the All-Stars. That is Mega Creeps for them. And GG is definitely called at minute 35. This is the first game going for the Goonternational All-Stars. That was an
Yeah,
interesting
definitely.
game to see.
Definitely a great game by them. The Shitters definitely had something going in the early game, but there's mid-game fights around the the All-Stars base definitely cost them, and All-Stars made excellent use of the space they got there.
Absolutely. And the score is 41-31 in favor of the Goonternational All-Stars. We're going to make a quick review of the situation. Robert really felt the anger of the iShitters during the first 15 or 20 minutes. They focused him completely. But the minute that they could just go in with Winston and Jito, then Bleak Giant felt the confidence necessary to make inroads. Cellular Titan was vital in that. But look at the damage. Epic Doom 53,000, practically the one, well, together with Cleese. Cleese 58. Oh, that's damage received. What am I looking at?
Yeah.
No, it's
a
definitely
lot of damage coming out from
yeah,
it.
that was very
50.
weird. I thought, yeah, okay, then Dying might have done some good damage, but yeah, that was not the case. Robert,
I mean, it was the highest on his team, but doesn't come close to the amount of damage dealt by the Goonternational All-Stars. And you see the effect of Nutkin also building damage items. There's all heroes on Goonternational All-Stars are at 20k damage or around there, with Robert at like 50k. And only 3 heroes on iShitters were like reaching around the 20k mark.
it's incredible. Like, yeah, around the minute 29, 30, the momentum of the match changed completely,
Yeah.
and they just knew what to do with it. So we're gonna come back to uh, the second game for sure. I'm pretty sure that this is gonna get done soon. So let me see. They have recreated the lobby already. And we're gonna give you a few minutes. They are coming into the lobby for the second game. Let me get this done for you. There it is. Okay, so we saw a 1-0 game going for the Goonternational All-Stars in 35 minutes. I wonder if they're gonna manage to recover from that. The iShitters, they had to change the logo. Wait for it. 8 of the 10 players are there. I think Chrono and Cleese need to join. I'm gonna give them a bit more time. So it's
But yeah, there was definitely a chance for iShitters somewhere in that game. But
oh
it was
yeah,
that fight around the dire tier 2, where, as you said, they kind of just like spoon fed them one by one and gave a big chunk of momentum back to Goonternational All-Stars, leading to them just sweeping up the game from there. And also, you really what I'm seeing here is also you will want to keep that Witch Doctor out of the hands of Winston. He had some very key fights with that ult.
that's right. Right, we're getting ready for the second game. All the players are in their positions. We're signaling that we're ready to begin, so they can go with the draft.
Looks like Doom and Squelchy still need a bit more time.
Yeah, they're not telling us if they want to go with it or not. Still no indication. They might be taking a 5 for now. Some time to rest. There we go. Still no indication if we're going to go into.
And last we heard was Connor saying Doom and Squatchy needed some time.
Oh, okay. Good, good. Thank you for that.
Squatchy seems to be back. Just waiting for Doom there.
Good stuff. I think I got this right now.
Squatchy already trying to cut a deal with the other team for the Witch Doctor pick in this game.
Oh, that's unfortunate. I think that's forbidden by the rules. I wouldn't want to see anything happening to them. Okay. Winston stole it, says Nutkin.
Some serious accusations being made here.
Interesting that the contest against around Witch Doctor, better to say, it should belong to. I mean, that's KBJ's prerogative, not anyone else's. I'm very surprised.
No, but last time the Allstars first picked it, so there's never going to go KBJ's way.
For sure. So Nutkin's comments around being the best Witch Doctor are surely aggravating for Mr. Butters Jr.
I mean, like, with no disrespect meant to him, he should know he's not the best Witch Doctor player.
I don't think he's the best anything. We're not going to say he's the worst anything, but certainly he's not the best. He's just favored with that hero. And finally, we're moving into the draft for the second game.
Dire team ban.
If I manage to click the right buttons for once,
that definitely
we'll
helps.
be able to see that. There we go.
Remaining. Radiant team ban.
Very cool. So it's first pick for iShitters this time.
Yeah.
And they're going to try to do the same thing.
And
get
ban.
And there goes the ban against the dog.
Immediately taking it out. You're not doing that.
10 seconds.
There goes the dispute around him.
Radiant team ban.
And
taking out the Nature's Prophet this time. Don't want to see that again.
That's pure retaliation coming from the iShares, denying that the Witch Doctor. They don't want to see him anymore. Lion and Lich.
Yeah, Allstars are just like taking the strategy of banning out like support heroes that a lot of the goons play.
Yeah.
Which definitely can be a good strategy.
Yeah, that's the scary part of it. Oh, we don't have any supports to play. What are we gonna play now? We don't have supports. They play supports as cores. Imagine that. Jakiro is the fourth ban for the Allstars. That's kind of a self-deny for Nutkin, but I'm pretty sure he can grab anything else. Shadow Shaman is still available. Disruptor as well. Venge.
I mean,
Greatly
Nutkin
so.
ran the Nature's Prophet in the last game. I'm sure there's plenty of stuff he's happy to play. He'll play sniper support if he needs to.
Oh, he's gonna go sniper 4. Oh my god. Yeah, I
He
know.
did it. He did it in the game against Stray. He might do it again.
And that's a weird ban on Bane that might reveal what the iShitters are trying to do. I really don't understand what they try to do there.
That's an interesting ban. I think Bane is particularly strong currently.
First pick with the Wingnut. First pick for the other
Oh.
guys with Earth Spirit. Well, that's possibly for Bleak.
I guess that's Bleak, yeah.
I'm pretty sure it is. That's half of the match won
10
if they
seconds
manage to pull a right strategy around that. I know
5
Bleak is a
seconds remaining.
nasty Earth Spirit.
Dire team ban.
Ban on Clinks now. In the second round of bans. Barely any reserve time used so far. As a reminder for the audience here, the Goonternational Allstars won
10
the
seconds
first
remaining.
game of the series.
5 seconds remaining.
I think they tied their previous series. It was against.
No, this is iShitters' first game.
Yeah, this is iShitters'
That was-
first game, but the All-Stars did
Radiant
play
team
against
pick.
Team
Yeah,
Stray.
All-Stars 2 out Stray, and then Stray I think tied with GFG yesterday.
That's right. Okay, there's a ban on Ricky, and on a ban.
10 seconds remaining.
This just seems like a ban of stuff we don't want to play against from Shitters.
5 seconds remaining.
Don't want to be playing against Klinks, don't want to be playing against Ricky. Get him out.
What do they want to play?
That's the next question. HeWhoHungers is definitely one of the things they want to play. Which is interesting to me, because I don't think I've ever seen KBJ or Chrono play that, unless they want to make it a car.
That's a fairly plain disruptor coming in, possibly for Winston. I wonder if they're gonna go Rasta.
10 seconds remaining.
Shadow Shaman is open. It is another hero KBJ plays.
There it goes.
In fact, I think both Chrono and KBJ play this, so that's a very, well, as safe a pick as it can be with those players.
10 seconds remaining.
Now they need a.
You see what they're going to pick up in the way of cars in
5
this game.
seconds remaining.
Yeah,
Please definitely put down a performance in the early game on that Undying in the last game.
they're gonna need some damage. Well, there it comes, a Centaur.
Yeah. And that's
And that's more.
that's probably not good.
A song, more sung than Despacito. Sniper 4 with Nutkin.
10 seconds remaining.
And they have the fourth pick.
5 seconds remaining.
So we know what they're gonna play 3, 4, 5. They need their
Yeah.
2 other cores.
Unless they do some like major shakeups, this draft is a lot easier to predict for All-Stars.
Indeed, that's a Viper mid.
Yeah.
Possibly. Unless they're willing to swap and go with a Spirit mid, which I don't believe.
Probably not.
Or go
Dire
Sniper
team
Carry,
back.
which would be madness. AA is a fourth pick for the iShitters, completing their 2 supports, which means
Or 3 supports actually. One of these is gonna be a car.
that's gonna what is it gonna be? Is it gonna be a
It's either the HeWhoHungers or the AA. Like
10 seconds
mid?
remaining.
either KBK or Chrono is playing this Shadow Shaman.
Yeah.
I'm guessing
5
Chrono is gonna be
seconds
AA,
remaining.
and then the HeWhoHungers will be a carry,
Yeah.
or a mid or somewhere else.
Radiant team
The
ban.
Slark gets banned now. They figure it out.
Radiant team ban.
The All-Stars need a carry. Zeus is the ban on the All-Stars. Trying to deny them of a mid? Okay. I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, at
10
this point
seconds
for
remaining.
All-Stars, it's kind of guessing what
5
the core
seconds
between these heroes is
remaining.
going to be.
Mhm.
Knowing the players, it's probably going to be the HeWhoHung.
Yep. Minute 40 seconds left of reserve time. Plenty of time to think.
And I would expect HeWhoHung to be a mid rather than a carry, but I am not an expert on core HeWhoHung whatsoever.
Yeah. I mean, I'd rather see HeWhoHung mid.
Dire
So if
team
that's a ban on Huskar, which could have been
Dire team
their
pick.
carry, I suppose, and a ban on Void. Finally, on to the last pick for each team, with the All-Stars picking last.
I think the bans for All-Stars at this point are just taking out bad matchups for the Viper.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah,
5 seconds remaining.
they have plenty of time to decide what to do
Radiant
here, but
team
they
pick.
don't even use the Dragon Knight.
Interesting.
And an insta pick on Life
You may now
Stealer
select
for
your
Robert. And there you have it. Definitely that Viper is going mid, and Epic Doom with HeWhoHung is gonna match against it.
Yeah, so it looks like it's the HeWhoHung mid and the Dragon Knight carry.
DK carry. That's disgusting. Okay.
I'm excited for this game.
Yeah.
Should be good.
I'm not holding any high hopes. Okay. So this is the second game, everyone. The Goonternational All
And that's another
Stars.
type.
I think they have the advantage that Life Stealer is gonna be nasty. The Viper is a Viper, so it's disgusting in its own right. And let's not forget that Bleak Giant is there with an Earth Spirit, which means what is that DK gonna do?
Yeah, I'm foreseeing more trouble for Shitters in this game.
Yeah. Should be going into the game in a few more seconds. It's 10:08 in the UK right now. Shout out to Scotty Boy, the owner of George Foreman Plus Grill and the organizer of this lovely tournament, who is watching us from chat.
Yeah, big ups to Scotty for putting this tournament together. It's been absolute delight watching the game so far.
There we go. This is the second match of the series between the iShitters versus Goonternational All-Stars. All acquaintances of ours from the Goonternational, but this time playing the GFG Invitational.
Prepare for battle.
And we're going into the game.
What weathermancery is this?
Will you
I just want to
come
win
mid
a
and
game.
hold hands
Please,
with me?
please, please,
Two
please.
Dota players in a lane. They might kiss.
There we go. The iShitters fairly keeping themselves together.
It looks like Shitters are gonna try for an invade play again. They're all massing on the
And they smoked up.
Maroon side.
Going
And it looks
for
like
the,
All-Stars might be thinking about the same thing this time, or at least defending
they're going
river
for
room
the
there.
wraparound, going
30
into the
seconds to
Radiant jungle for a bit.
Yeah,
The
but
All-Stars
All-Stars are just doing
are
the same. They're just doing the swap around.
instead of going northwest, away from the iShitters positions. This might be a wasted smoke gank.
Will you come mid and hold hands with me?
Although KBJ is daring to confront Jito. Jito, party shot against him. And the bounty runes go
Already
for
active
each
this time
team
round.
without much fuss.
Chrono desperately trying to high five Epic Doom here, doesn't get it, gets left hanging. That's very sad.
There go Bleak and Nutkin taking positions on the top lane. Robert taking care of his creeps. They find Cleese. So we have 2 range heroes in mid lane.
I think Hoodwink is like not the most bothered by Viper, because at least like she has
Radiant's
very
bottom
good range of
tower
her
is
own.
under attack.
That's true.
Doesn't have to like immediately take a couple poison attacks to get a last hit. But it's also not the tankiest hero, so once she does take them, definitely gonna hurt.
Chrono and Squelchy. Squelchy a bit low already. Nutkin.
Yeah, Nutkin has been blinking away at him.
Yeah,
He's given him the
they're
clicks.
going against
All
him.
the clicks. There's a
This
rock in his
might
face.
be... Ooh!
Might go down.
barely
No, it
save.
survives the blood grenade.
I think he was like
Can
20
go up
HP or
actually,
something.
Yeah, I went down to around 20. Nutkin very aggressive here, trying to blink down Chrono as well. Bleak has also taken a lot of damage in that exchange, also down to about 100 HP.
You wanted that.
Doom taking a lot of harassment in the mid lane from Gido now,
Yeah.
as it goes against the Viper. There's a goer in bottom, but looks like nothing came of it.
Epic Doom tries to go with the Wooshwhack against Jito.
Yeah, definitely a bit of a quieter start to the laning phase so far.
This is going fairly good for Robert.
Yeah, he's having an alright time. Winston also laying down some heavy harass onto KBJ.
Has to run away. Fairly orderly so far. Close in onto the 3rd minute of the match.
Doom definitely holding his own decently well against the Viper so far. Obviously has the Acorn Shred as well to help him in last hitting.
Well, there you go. Robert got his prize. But Cleese got it first.
Yeah, that's the first blood going the way of iShitters this time around. They're going to be happy with that. Chrono might be in some trouble here as well. Not going to zone him. Doesn't get the headshot though. Probably doesn't outrun him. They have exactly the same movement speed. Chrono is safe.
Yeah, he barely got any damage dealt onto him. Blink and Nutkin are really aggressive, keeping themselves close to Squelchy.
Squelchy is now leveling that Dragon Blood though, so these Blink from Nutkin are gonna stop dealing much damage to him very soon. High armor targets, hard to blink down with the right clicks of the sniper. KBJ is pulled up a stack here, trying to get some creeps out of the lane, but Robert's trying to mess with them.
I believe they won't be able to recover that ground. That nice stack is going to Robert. Cleese is trying to recover it for points. Finally gets it. KBJ protects.
I think like 3 different waves got tangled up in that camp.
Jito gets the water rune, comes back to the lane. But definitely Epic Doom is getting the advantage here.
Jito actually dropping pretty low in the mid lane against Epic Doom.
Chrono might be in trouble right here. It definitely was.
Bleak
That's a
also
good
going
catch
low,
for
but Squatchy's not gonna be able to close on him. Doesn't have the Dragon Tail for the stun.
Still at level 4. KBJ
Nice
dies.
dive.
They're gonna
KBJ
chase Cleese
Cleese.
now.
Also very low. Roberts going for the dive here, but doesn't fancy it.
Now the tower
Tower
is
hits
still
and
in way
retaliate,
too
doing
much
a lot of damage.
for him to
Ugh.
bear.
Cleese tried to go for it with the double edge.
Oh,
Oh, it gets him. There you go. It's a return tail for Cleese. Oh, that's just glimpse
Oh,
back, deals
man.
enough damage. Winston gets the revenge kill on that.
he's very aggressive for a laning phase. The shrapnel protecting that area.
KBJ is back though. He's one of fights Winston for this. Deals a lot of damage for him, but doesn't have the 8 shock level up.
Definitely
Oh,
coming
he's
back with a
gonna
vengeance.
he's gonna walk
Winston is
right
instead
into
chasing
Robertus.
Robertus.
He's gonna try to deny himself to the creeps.
Makes the best out of that. Perfect.
almost got it.
Cleese is not in a good position there. I think he... Does he have the... Yeah, he does. Okay. Can take care of himself. For now. Jiro falling back severely.
Yeah, Doom definitely taking the lead here in the mid lane.
Yeah, and he's already
Oh,
making
there's another
inroads
kill
against
on
that mid
Chrono
tower.
here. Chrono is dead again.
Oh man, I barely caught that one.
Yeah, at this point, like the rest from Nutkin is just not enough for Squelchy, so this is gonna go for Chrono. It's much easier to kill.
I mean, Bleak and Nutkin.
Oh, there's another go on to Cleese. Cleese dropping very low. Gets glimpsed back by Winston. Probably gonna die
Oh,
here.
that's a really nice one. They have Cleese completely done
You're a
there.
beautiful person with a charming personality.
We have some information coming in from Chrono saying, Nutkin, you're a little shit.
Cheeto has to change their plans.
Oh, there's a rotation from
Something for
Doom onto
camps?
Bleak and Nutkin here.
Oh my god,
Trying to
okay.
go for Nutkin. Just about makes it out. Bleak, also a very tanky boy.
The 3v1 going against Bleak Giant goes away.
Oh, KBJ is dead again. They're diving past the tier 1 for this.
He was very
This-
badly positioned.
yeah,
there,
he was-
KBJ
he was-
for sure.
Taking the Wisdom Rune there and probably got caught on the way back.
Epic Doom
Dire's
getting
middle
that
tower
Pain
is
Rune.
under attack.
Letting those creeps die against.
Ratus and Winston are going on to Cleese again.
Dire's
Cleese is in
bottom
big trouble
tower is
here.
under attack.
Winston drops down the ultimate. There's nothing Cleese can do to this.
Oh my god, oh, again!
Yeah, this bottom lane is spiraling out of control for iShitters.
Oh. And Blake
So it takes
gets
Chrono down
Chrono
again on the top lane as well.
finished. I just can't keep a pace of these kills in both lanes.
It's a good thing that the mid lane is fairly
Yeah,
calm.
inconsequential is the word.
Some Bleak also a little shit.
Yes, he is. Robert really making the most out of this lane. Top net worth
Dire's
by
middle tower
like
is under
1,000
attack.
against the enemy
Dire's
carry.
structures are fortified.
Ooh, they got him this time.
Oh yeah, he's dropping low, but he makes his way out. Still has a race available as well.
I think that's a risk
There it
to
is.
come back under those conditions, but Winston
Yeah, it doesn't
really.
look like after damage for this. It's probably the death of Robertus, and Winston is probably soon to follow.
That was
Stampede very extra slow.
bad. Definitely a bad one. Definitely a bad one.
Shall cover my wounds.
They needed that in the bot lane for iShitters. That was becoming a big problem.
Oh, Bleak. Trying to say
Fully out of mana there.
already in
Chrono's under
dragon
the trap now. He's
form.
taking so much damage from this. He's probably gonna go down here.
Now he chooses
Yeah, that's
Chrono
another-
as his
another
victim
fight.
and succeeds.
He has got the gold feed on him though. Probably drops his Squelchy here.
Okay, he's gonna feed this one.
There you go. Squelchy probably goes down in return though.
That was a messy fight.
No, it's not done yet. Epic Doom is coming in.
Yep.
Got Viper Strike. Oh, there's so many
What?
All-Stars heroes here. He needs to get out.
What is Doom doing?
Oh, he got Glimpse Black. This is a very bad glimpse for Epic Doom.
Christ! That was bad.
Yeah, that took him like all the way back to the Viper there, waiting for him.
KBJ
worked
tries
up
to hex
Rebecca
him.
there, but has no
Deploys the
follow-up. He's
serpent wards.
just gonna feed the wards to Roberta. She's gonna be happy
That's
about
just
that.
free.
And he's gonna die for it as well. Bleak's coming up behind.
What are you doing?
This is what we call a KBJ move.
Not so
Wow, oh my
That was
God,
unreal.
Look at this. All of a sudden they recovered all the gold that they lost. 3k advantage at minute 11. This is looking very good for the All-Stars.
Yeah, once again a situation of the good old feed by one by one
Radiant's
strat from the
bottom tower is
iShitters.
under attack.
Robertus collaborating with Gito. The bushwhack from Epic Doom lands on nothing useful at all. The tree plays right there. Just interrupting the way.
Dire's top tower
But they're gonna
is
go
under
against
attack.
the Smith Tower.
Yeah, Robertus trying to zone out Epic Doom from this one to give the space to
Dire's
clear the
middle
tower.
is
He's
under attack.
he's not able to do anything to protect that tower. Robertus is just chasing him. Making go in the merry-go-round
Dire's
against
top
that
tower
tier 2
is under
tower.
attack.
Robertus tries to go with
KBJ
a
comes
chase.
in there.
KBJ
That's
hex
the whole
him.
Robertus goes down. Bit too aggressive from him there.
What is
Please goes on to
happening?
Gito. Tries to
Gito,
get the stun.
that's not the place to
got it.
Is
be.
under attack.
Yeah, that was very aggressive from Gito and Robertus there, and they got punished for it.
The tower did get some damage though.
And you've still got 3 heroes on top as well, trying to push that tower.
I think
They
top
killed
is the
Turner there as
important
well,
lane to
but-
monitor here. Bleak Giant has it for free. Squelchy comes
But he's
back.
coming in to defend this.
But he's 3 against 1.
Radiant's middle
Yes,
tower is
especially
under
with
attack.
the other dragon form of run out. It's gonna be hard. Oh,
There go the Serpent Wards against Nutkin.
KBJ though.
He
Nutkin
is
goes
dead.
down, but
Chrono
There's a
trying to
lot more
protect.
heroes coming
Bleak
in.
Giant feels the damage, but he gets KBJ killed.
Good TP out from
And now
Salty.
goes against Chrono. Chrono's gonna crumble like the ice
Chrono
cube
is-
he
That was
is.
unreal.
But instead, Bleak Giant dies. Oh my god, this is a mess fight.
Radiant's turret has been killed.
yeah, it's hard to tell what's going on here. Epic Doom
Then there
also
tops
came in for a
in.
better team there, but dropping very low to the poison from Gito now.
Almost brings Epic Doom
And
to
at the bottom,
his-
Robertus is going in on
Dire's
Cleese again.
bottom tower
He's
is
trying to
under
chase him
attack.
down, doesn't quite have the damage, and is taking a lot of damage from the tower as well. Cleese goes back,
Has fallen.
it's the ult coming in from Nutkin, scares him off. KBJ is there though, gonna hold down Robertus, give Cleese time to kill him, but Nutkin takes him out.
This is a very messy match so far. Kills are going back and forth between both teams, badly positioned, trying to dive too far into
Oh no, he's
the
got way
opposition's
too far
jungle.
again. He's got limbs, he's gonna die again.
Nutkin is going on himself. Oh no,
This
it's 3
is a
against
shotgun
2.
blast.
That is really good.
Yeah,
Cavalry
but, I
comes
mean,
back
this-
to support.
Dire's structures are fortified.
You fucker.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's middle
Fred is
tower
not happy
under
about
attack.
this.
Squelch against Gito. Gito comes very offensive. The tower gets denied. And they deny the region run him in the river as well.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Fred is not happy about the sniper pick.
No, it's gonna be instrumental.
Leak is gonna go onto Epic Doom here. Gets a lot of damage with the urn and the magnetize.
Oh, Blake, super offensive there.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Doesn't probably doesn't get him just yet, but the magnetize is still on there. Epic
Yeah.
Doom needs to be careful.
He can't come back.
If
very low.
if like Bleak kicks a rock the right way, he could probably kill him with that.
Big Giant's gonna.
Winston,
Oh,
Winston
Squelchy
got gone on by Cleese.
got Robertus again.
Oh. And that's good. Winston got gone on by Cleese, but he used the ult and TP'd out to keep himself safe from the stun.
Thank you, Mephisto, for the raid.
Yeah, in the end, Robert's going down for that, and not much else happening across the map.
Well, in the meantime, Winston and Blake
Epic
Giant are
Gamer
trying to clear
around
the mid
Cheeto here
lane.
again. They might run into each other.
Cleese and KBJ are pretty close. They might want to go for it. The Hex lands.
That's the warp up
Serpent
again.
Wars as well.
Micro,
They
your
have
words,
Blake Giants
KBJ.
around
Don't fucking
it.
the creeps.
There goes the ult from Chrono. Blake Giant tries to run away. Rasta Serpent War still doing something, but
They
Cheeto
got farmed up by
just gets
Nutkin
to
and
farm
Giro.
them.
Illusion!
Thank you very much for bringing the viewers from the house.
Oh, Chrono is dead again.
There
Just
you
gets
go.
obliterated.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Shredded eyes in the hands of Nutkin.
Yeah, Chrono is not having a good game.
There they go against that tier 2 tower in the mid lane. KBJ keeping his position. Bleak Giant chasing
He got
him.
burnt back.
Cleese is coming to support.
So it's a good start from Cleese, but
They're not
Carl's
gonna
still probably
fare
dead.
well. Or maybe they have to bid their farewells to the fire coming from the Allstars, but Gino dies as well.
Middle tower is
2
under
for 1. Winston with Chrono coming from his house. They managed to protect this.
Yeah, in the end, the 3-for-3 exchange across the board, and the tower doesn't go down. There's an infesto. Robert's inside Bleak. They're gonna look for something.
What's
They
going to
see
happen?
Squelchy. Probably not the best target, but it's only one they're gonna find.
There they go. He deploys himself.
Yeah,
It's
they
2 against
definitely have to
1.
damage for this.
Squelch is gonna be very much dead. Cleese and Chrono
They're gonna
come
get
to
Bleak for this,
avenge
guys.
his brother. They
Robert's
have
just gonna
Robertus
be
completely
under one
surrounded.
from
3
this.
against 1. He dies. The Nether
backup is
Toxin
coming there.
makes effect
Cleese
against
gonna
Cleese.
die.
The Shrapnel as well. Now is Cleese dead. Same thing with KBJ. The Serpent Wars
They're a
deployed.
big sniper of
They
Doom.
kill Gito. Now it's Chrono and Epic Doom getting Winston killed.
attack.
The party
Chrono's
shot from
very low,
Nutkin
but-
doesn't do enough. I think he's very content.
It's another big slam down in the mid lane. This time, slightly favoring iShitters, getting away with 1 extra kill.
Yep. And 1k gold swing in their favor. Messy fights all around.
Definitely.
The 5th time is but a charm. Hey.
Bleak came up here, didn't pick up the Wisdom Room, probably gonna leave it for one of the supports.
Robert coming back to farm.
It looks like Notkin is just building into a core again, built the Maelstrom Mask of Madness and now going into the Dragonlands. I mean, it worked for them in the last game.
So we had no Roche fights in the last game. We're now closing on to
No,
minute
there was
19.
no Roshan. Roshan is not a thing in Dota 2.
Yeah, indeed. Who wants an Aegis if you're gonna die anyway?
There's some players who insist that like a mythical beast named Roshan exists, but I don't believe them.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Cheeto goes against the Ancients. There goes Squelchy. Trying to make the most out of this wave down the top lane. Cheeto and Nutkin together now.
Bleak's going in.
They might go against
Come to
KBJ.
KBJ.
They do indeed. But
Come to
Epic
KBJ,
Doom is
come
coming to
back
support together with Chrono. They have been surrounded. The Serpent Wars got him killed.
I got
Cleese
Bleak
is now
pretty tight in
dead.
return.
Once again, they can't focus on anyone in particular. KBJ dies after Winston. That's a 2 for 2. Squelchy now trapped. Robertus is very much on his own. He infests a cart?
Yeah, but he's still frostbitten, so he can't heal. Gets Chrono, but just
That
about makes it out with the armlet.
barely paid off.
Yeah, good tackling there from Robertus, keeping himself alive. Nutkin and Nutkin and Epic Doom battling it out here. Nutkin doesn't win it.
That was extremely
It's
daring
another
from
4 for 4 exchange. Actually, on no, yeah, okay.
Three
Did
for
Winston die? Probably. Yeah, he did. So
He
another
definitely
4 for
did
4
at some
exchange.
point.
Is coming.
Perfect location.
Winston monitoring the jungle. And we see Nutkin taking leaving gold. Ah, what a game.
Winston is getting very close to the Aghanim Scepter on this Disruptor. There's going to be a lot of trouble for iShitters when he finishes that. There's not really any BKBs yet. Squatchy is building towards one, but if Winston gets that Static Storm down on him before he uses it, it's not going to help him at all.
Interesting choice of a tip right now. Wonder what happens.
Yeah, some tips flying around over here.
Not related to any actions in particular that we can see.
Probably some banter going on somewhere.
Cheeto.
There's a go on Winston though. They're gonna clean up Winston very fast. Bleak is there to defend, but he's no one near him. He's gonna roll him further.
He managed to complete
KBJ wants to chase this. Got some ward trap down, but he's gonna be targeted by Nutkin. Takes a lot of damage from the
absolutely
assassinate.
surrounded there.
Double kill for KBJ, but goes down in return.
That was fairly worth. I mean, yeah. Maybe a bit of gold. Bleak couldn't get.
Oh, there's another fight here between Squatch and Robertus, but Robertus doesn't fancy it. Goes for the rage TP.
Radiant are
There's
scanning.
nothing Squatch can do to stop that.
Squelchicles and Epic Doom moving through the top lane, now disengaging. Neither team seems to be focusing on any particular objectives right now.
No. You see most of the cores just happily farming as well as
Radiant's
Nutkin,
top
who's
tower is under
determined to
attack.
become a 4th core again.
Recruiting through minute 24 of the game. Slight advantage in favor of the Goonternational Allstars, with one objective lost on their side, 1 tower, and 3 torn down. They could use that to build some momentum and go for it.
KBJ runs into Bleak here. Comes out with a Hex and holds down Winston.
They
It's a
have
good
him.
start to the fight for iShitters. There's the ult though.
They definitely have them both.
Yeah, but Klee's gonna go down to Jido. Jido
for
trying
one.
to get Epic Doom as well, but he's just a little bit too fast, makes it away.
I mean, is anyone gonna support Keto? No.
There's
They are
nobody near.
dead.
Yeah, Jido is just gonna go down here. Chrono and Epic Doom both very low, but didn't quite have the damage to finish them off.
They managed to seal the deal right there. That is a good recovery for them.
All the while, Roberto's just still farming it up in the top here. Getting a lot of money for himself. Got the armlets. Deso Basher finished.
Radiant's bottom tower is
Not
under
gonna
attack.
join him up here. Probably gonna try to
Radiant's
blink into this
bottom
tier
tower
2.
has fallen.
That's a solar crest completed for Chrono. Nutkin clearing the top lane. They
Bleak is coming up
might
behind him.
Tower
make
is
a
Probably
under
want to try to
attack.
fight
against that
this
tier
tower.
2. We see Squelchy completing his VKB. Please
nothing
is
got-
coming in.
Far into tower range for that.
Radiant's middle tower
Gets
is
jumped by
under attack.
Cleese. Least doesn't quite have the backup at the moment. Takes a lot of damage. I see ult going down from Winston.
Yeah,
no one coming
Chrono
to help
at a
either.
distance.
Epic Doom did actually take out Nutkin while that was going on. Squatchy also coming in. So they do get some revenge for their fallen comrade in Cleese.
They really managed to repeal that.
Everyone now just tipping Nutkin.
Winston running away.
Dire's
Yeah, Winston
middle tower
trying
is under
to get
attack.
these Lotuses on his way out, but the enemy team is very close. He needs to be careful.
Does he have a TP scroll? He does.
I don't
well,
know
no,
if they
he's
know
got
where he
used,
is.
so
Yeah, it doesn't look like it.
he's gonna have to foot
Maybe
it.
KS was dropping for it. Just gonna put him down on the tower here,
Under attack.
trying to get this tier 1 for themselves.
Winston, what are you doing? Why do you reveal yourself? You can't do anything there.
At the same time, Jido is pushing into the tier 2 though. This is a good trade for Allstars if they can get it. Got the tower, but Stukachi is on the chase. Use the BKB, gets Dragon Tail off.
Squelch and Chrono going deep.
It's gonna be hard for Jido to get out of. Bleak is coming
Please
into
joins
support.
them. They have everyone on
Bleak just rolls the other
Jido,
way.
and they die. Chrono
Bleak decided he wanted no
Tyson
part of that, went for
exchange.
the AD instead.
But that's fairly worth for the iShitters. The goal difference
Yeah, they did lose the
is
tier 2 for it
completely
though.
shaped.
That's a bit. Oh, there's a glimpse on KBJ. Gets brought in, and there's the ult from Winston. Does a lot of work and just lets him clean up KBJ.
Dire's
Bleak's coming back in. He wants more of this. Pushes Epic Doom back in.
There they go.
The STB runs out. Squatchy's taking a lot of damage from Nutkin here.
Okay.
Takes out Robertus and
Ah.
Bleak. Oh, damn.
Oh, oof.
Triple kill
Okay,
for Epic
that's
Doom.
definitely not worth the effort.
Yeah,
for
it took
the
them a lot longer
Allstars.
to kill Squatchy than they thought, and Epic Doom just profiting from that by getting the Blinks in with the airgun shot.
They were way too low in health to try something like that. That was a desperate move.
Yeah, there's a lot of like damage coming out from these two cars on the side of iShitters, and obviously Dragon Knight also very tanky. Epic Doom hunting for Nutkin here, who wants him. Ult coming in from Chrono is going to be off the mark. And Nutkin looks like it's going to make it out.
I don't know if this double carry strategy is paying off.
We're going to have to see. Like, the start in the last game, it didn't work out quite as well. But once they got ahead, they kept that lead. Obviously, the lead from Allstars in this game slowly shrinking as a result of those bad fights.
I think there's shenanigans in play here. Are you in RBC
Yeah, there's a lot.
again? He literally said he was expecting the tip.
Radiant's middle
There
tower.
was there's a lot of banter going on between Chrono and Nutkin here.
The Dragon Knight completes his manta.
Oh. Winston running into KBJ here is going to give him the Thunder Strike, but KBJ does not seem to have the range to catch him.
Blick going with the defensive item and that Lotus Orb. Solidifying his change to a pseudo position 4.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And Bleak wants to go into the jungle here.
Nutkin
They go,
getting
they go.
Chrono.
Chrono's
Oh, that is
immediately
good for
dead.
them. Rasta
So watch
deploying
out
the
from
servant
KBJ,
wards
but-
again to no avail.
As Epic Doom and Squatchy in the back lines trying to go for Winston, don't quite get him.
Yep. Squelchy
Squelchy's
is
so tanky right now.
resisting the damage, killing
Robertus is
Bleak.
onto Epic Doom though, takes him down behind the lines. It's up
They're
to
going
Cleese and
against
Squelchy now.
Cleese. They don't have what it takes. Gito dies, but now they're going against Squelchy, Nutkin, and Robertus both. They finally get a favorable team fight. Disposing of 4 heroes on
Robertus
the
is not
iShitters
bothering,
side.
wants to go for Cleese as well. Cleese trying to blink away. Ooh, tried to get the stun there, just about doesn't get it, and there's the glimpse.
They
Yeah, Cleese is in
Barely
trouble here.
discovered him, but he manages to escape.
Steve
for a bit.
Sassonates, I'm not getting. Yeah, Robertus is onto him.
Instrumental that shot coming from Nutkin to reveal Cleese,
Yeah,
and that's
got
the
him.
5th hero that dies on iShitters' side. 5k gold advantage. In favor of Goonternational Allstars, Robertus finally gets some much-needed goals.
Yeah, this is a great fight for the All-Stars, and mostly comes down to Robertus using his blink to get on top of Epic Doom. It takes them a while to kill Squelchy, but eventually they will do it, and if the Hoodwink's not there pumping damage into the fight while they try, fight's gonna go a lot worse for them. Oh, there's a Ice Blast onto Robertus though. Can't heal out of this.
Yeah, barely provides some visibility on what they're doing, but nothing else. Damage is not enough. KVJ risking it way too much. Chrono running away,
He's
but not far enough. 2 for 0.
Yeah, Robertus able to wait out the Ice Blast inside the creep there with the Infest, and he managed to keep himself safe until he can heal again.
So we've seen Robertus actually taking a lot of the damage in the game in the first 20 minutes and then turning everything back onto the much needed kills and damage for the All-Stars. It seems to be a repeated
Dire's bottom
tactic.
tower is under attack.
Yeah, the leads for All-Stars are going to 10k now. It's gonna be hard to find a way back into this for iShitters. Although we've definitely seen they can take the fight if they get the favorable start to it, but I think the mobility from All-Stars is a big problem for them now.
Is under attack.
Yep, that's true. They've been just
Dire's
going
bottom
around
tower
the
has
entire side of the map, coming back and forth from every objective. They got rid of every single tier 2 tower on iShitters' side, and now it's
I'd
time
look
for
for
them
the
to complete the
tournament
high ground
here.
push.
Actually just going straight for the tier 3s. I'm not afraid of anything.
Robertus
And
dealing
iShitters are not
massive
in
amounts
position
of
to defend
damage.
this. He's gonna get this tier 3 for free.
I mean, that Abyssal Blade is doing a lot of work.
There's the Stampede, but Squelchy is leading the charges. Cleese finally gets in. And it's a good jump on Bleak and Winston, but neither of them gonna fall just yet. They've got a
Fairly
hold on
nice
Napkin.
defense. They fended them off. Napkin
Robertus
maybe
is on the back
offering
line
himself
again,
as a sacrificial lamb. I don't know if the rest are going to be able to run away. They lost KBJ in exchange, a 2-for-1 to
Cheeto.
defend that line of racks. I think it's
Cheeto got
enough.
taken out in the back lines as well, and now Robertus is gonna get cleaned up. They're gonna try to go for Winston, and I Bleak is actually in the thick of it.
Yeah,
Getting in, Winston's gonna get out of.
all in all, that wasn't worth one tier 3 tower. They're going to have to reassess what they do next. And this gives the iShitters a window of opportunity to go against one of the towers that they haven't even planked down.
Yeah, they're gonna go for this mid tier 1. Should be able to take that, no problem. Might actually get some blink damage on the tier 2 as well, because these death timers on Goonternational All-Stars are pretty long. And that's also the glyph already being expanded for All-Stars. They're not getting a refresh off of this, so they won't have a glyph for the tier 2.
Cleese completes his BKB. 3,000 gold advantage now for the All-Stars. Way down from the 10k that they used to enjoy.
Definitely. KBJ has a metric fuckload of wards on him. He's walking around with 5 observers and 6 sentries. He's gonna try to ward up this jungle best he can, but Bleak is already coming in, so KBJ doesn't quite feel safe.
We're on 2 minute 35 of the second game of the series, and Roshan has been enjoying a great vacation.
Yeah, he loves these kind of games. Doesn't have to do anything, doesn't get killed. Gets to keep his ages.
I mean, the guy is immortal, but now more than ever. They're going against a
Leaving
Tormentor,
Epic
also for the first time, because I didn't see this
No,
happening
this-
at all.
This is the first Tormentor being taken in the series, I think.
Big Giant gets that shard. I don't remember what oh, it's the grab allies for the geomagnetic grip.
Yeah.
Perfect location.
Oh, he's being locked down behind something because it's just so powerful.
They TP through the portal, all 5.
Yeah, they're squaring up for a fight here. KBJ is going to run into G though, gets the ward trap off. Winston's ultimate is down in there.
That's really bad for the
Yeah,
Allstars.
Nothing already down. Bleak's trying to stick onto Epic Doom, but he has to BKB, can man up against him. Roberto's gonna go down as well.
They fall one by one. Black
Big
Giant is the
in
next
trouble.
objective, though. Serpent Wars completely focused on him. 4 heroes down. 4 kills.
Winston once again the sole survivor.
And now it's time for Roche. Finally! 65 minutes of playing, and now they go for it.
Yeah, he's enjoyed a nice break, but he's gonna have to work at last. And could go down without too much of a problem here. There's not much Winston can do against this.
I mean, between this and...
We're gonna get found by KBJ, but I don't think KBJ himself has the damage to get this.
with the gold that they just gather and the items that they're getting, I think it's time for them to go aggressive. They need to do this.
The net worth lead is now swung in the favor of iShitters as well.
Yeah.
Epic Doom and Squelchy topping the net worth charts.
This is a complete...
It's definitely the moment for iShitters if there ever was one.
gold swing and a 69% win
And
probability
Roberto's
in their
still
favor.
down for 20 seconds here. They can do some serious damage to this tier 2.
An AC and a Daedalus going for the Dragon Knight and Epic Doom respectively.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Chrono completes his urn.
KBJ takes a lot of damage from that because Assassinate there didn't quite die though.
I mean, they took the tower and they are prancing away.
Oh yeah, they got the waste up for
They
this.
have an Aegis. They could go and push a bit, but they don't.
I mean, they did push a bit, but like, probably just want to heal up a bit for now and then go with the Aegis. They're still gonna have it for 4 minutes. They have time.
They literally pushed the bare minimum they could. Tier 4 items are now coming. With Ninja Gear going for the Hoodwink.
Roberto's running into squats here, blink straight out, wants no part in this. Squatchy is a shield run, he's very tanky with that.
Guys are keeping themselves together.
Would expect iShitters to go for something of a push with this Aegis. Squatchy used the Elder Dragon farm. He's gonna try to push up the wave with his illusions.
3 minutes on the Aegis timer.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And they're gonna need to gather up on the side of iShitters here and go for a push together. It's more illusions for Squelchy, but as of yet, Allstars have no problem dealing with those illusions.
They're coming to protect that tier 2. Robert is going against the DK illusions.
Yeah, looks like they're going for this push here in the bottom lane. Squelchy still has about a quarter of his Elder Dragon form left. And 2 minutes 30 seconds on his Aegis.
It doesn't look like they're gonna push it. Sends his illusions. Squelchy.
Sneaking around the side there.
Yeah, the
Nutkin
rest
is
might
over
be
here. They might run
able
into him.
to
Is under attack.
spot Nutkin. No.
Oh,
He's
we're
getting
taking down the
back
tower
door.
very fast. I think Doom doing a lot of damage.
Radiant's bottom tower
There
has
goes the
fallen.
tier 2 tower down the bottom.
Oh, they're onto Chrono though. Robertus has found him.
Oh,
There's a defensive stampede, but looks like Chrono's still gonna go down.
Killed.
Yeah, it's just a clean pickup for the All-Stars. Bleak Giant is in the back though. He's way behind. He's surrounded. He's gonna die immediately.
that was a shellacking against him.
Robertus is also here. Wants to go for more. Epic Doom is TP'd out of this. This is bad for iShitters now potentially. That's a lot of their damage gone. Squatchy gets taken out on the front lines. As KBJ tries his best to get away from Robertus. Doesn't
That's
quite
the
make
Aegis
it.
popped for Squelchy.
But they're gonna just kill Squelchy again here, I think.
I mean, he doesn't have what it takes to run away from this.
That's the
Robertus
best.
is
Yeah.
really tanky and
Hoping
has
for
a
another
lot
dash.
of damage. They
Yeah, that's
silence
good,
him,
yeah.
interrupting
Yeah.
his GP, and he is dead, giving 1,400 gold to
I
Gito.
don't think I'm good.
Yeah, the TP out from Epic Doom there as Robertus jumped in was a pretty bad sign. Either Epic Doom should have stayed and fought, or they should have run back way faster. Doesn't look like this shitters were quite on the same page there.
If they manage to clear this lane quickly, they could very well go for those racks, and it would be really convenient. They could push the matter, pop that, buyback on the DK. Although they have enough to protect for the time being without them. An AC completed on Robertus. Goes against
Also,
the
they're gonna go for the
Tormentor.
enemy Tormentor. Gonna have no problem taking this out. It's another shard there for
takes the
Notkin.
shard. There goes the card.
Radiant's top tower is under
Epic
attack.
Doom is pushed into this top lane quite far though. The Cardis are on the tier 3. Trying to get somewhat of a push going to persuade Allstars to go back, and Notkin does.
They're shifting gears, going towards the mid lane. Robertus makes inroads, tries to get Chrono, but oh, he actually succeeds.
They even up the numbers to take Chrono out. Squad Seal's also still down, so iShitters don't quite want to take the fight yet. But they're gonna be 4v4 here when he does respawn.
I don't think they have good intel on where those iShare heroes are.
On the All-Star heroes, you mean? Like the iShitters are on base, and All-Stars probably know it.
Cheeto tries to taunt them. KBJ takes the bait.
Yeah, not quite close enough for Jita to go for that there. Ooh, there's a glimpse on KBJ. He's got the glimpse all the way back.
Very
Pops his
moves.
A on bit.
The Serving Wars come
They're gonna take out
in.
Winston here.
Winston.
Winston goes down before he gets his ult down. That's pretty big. Yeah, they're gonna
Down
get Jita.
Squelchy, really good
A lot
at
of
dealing
damage
a
going on
lot of
onto
damage
Cheeto.
on
That's down.
Cheeto. That is 2
They
heroes
interrupt the
dead.
roll complete.
Comes the
Bleak also
third.
dead. Robertus is trying to take people out in the back lines here, but Epic Doom can just retaliate against him now. There's a buyback coming in from Kyle,
Has fallen.
and Notkin TP's out. Oh, Notkin has taken out the top range racks
Are
here.
under attack.
Big split push from Notkin there.
I think it was actually fairly good if they managed to take that. Now they barely have.
Yeah, that's a pretty decent trade. They lost 3, but take a tier 3 and the range racks.
It's been costly for the All-Stars to take these objectives. The DK now has
Oh, Robertus is out on Fleece here.
the Black
Doing a lot of
Dragon.
damage to him.
At least he's dead, despite his Octarine core.
Robertus infests the Ancients. KBJ is trying to fight back against him, but there's a lot of stuns on him now. Robertus gonna die.
What are you doing, Robertus?
Radiant's middle tower.
That's 4 down for All-Stars. Just 1 for iShitters.
1700 gold going for that wingnut. Hasn't been an easy match for the All-Stars so far, but they
Definitely not.
managed to keep their high ground out of danger.
iShitters are gonna try to blink down this last tier 2 here. Tier 2 is gonna die very fast.
Yeah, those days might come to an end. I think the Squelchy has what it takes to begin the push.
Yeah, he's
Sends
got his
dragons.
he's got his axe now as well, so he's got the Black Dragon.
The Black Dragon, that's right.
Makes him even more tankier.
Notkin trying to catch the fish of the day. He's gonna need a fishing pole, not a rifle. Epic Doom and Chrono monitoring the river. I believe they're gonna get together with Squelchy. Squelchy sends another wave of dragons. Winston disposing of them. Bleak moves towards the top lane. Together with Jito and Winston monitoring the area. They go against the Tormentor, trying to get that third free shard. Oh, they already have all shards, so that's just
they're
the
just gonna get the money for this. Oh, and iShitters are going for a rush here, but I get scanned out by the Allstars. Allstars know this is happening now. They're gonna run straight there.
I think they read the iShares intent to go for Roche. This is gonna be a fight.
They get scanned out in turn by iShitters though. Both sides aware of each other now.
Oh, Big Giant, he grabs.
He rolled onto the decoy.
The heal stops him. Roshan might begins his. Oh no, I thought he was going to break his migration. The Serpent Wars get deployed. Robertus feels the damage. Squelchy together with KBJ fends him away. Big Giant still in the area. Cleese dies, but he does as well. Robertus comes in. Surrounded by those Serpent Wars, feels the damage. Squelchy very tanky. The Black Dragon exerting the full damage against Robertus, who is recovering a lot of health. But I think he won't. Wow, tanky as hell.
He's gonna get Squelchy as well.
Incredible. He just did it on his own.
Not just blinking away at Squelchy during all that.
A free Roche for him now.
This ends up the Rose going the way of the All-Stars.
Look, if Robertus managed to survive this is game for the All-Stars. What are they gonna be able to continue to contest this?
I mean, this is gonna be hard defense for iShitters now into the Aegis.
Extremely hard, 7k gold
3
advantage.
of their heroes still down for a minute as well. They can definitely clean up this melee racks. Maybe get a E for a second even. There is buyback on Epic Doom and Squelchy, but it's the only ones they have. They're gonna be out of KBJ for 50 more seconds.
Robertus closing on to that mid tower. Chooses to dive and go against the tier 4s. The cliff comes in and the buybacks for the DK.
That's Squelchy's buyback used.
The top lane creeps go against that rack. Party shot against Chrono.
That's hitting into Robertus. But it's hard for him to stand his ground here with so much damage coming in from Nutkin.
Yeah.
There's the Ice Blast from Robertus. He can't heal anymore. Tries to run away. Infest Winston, trying to get out with him. Please can't blink because of the shrapnels from Nutkin. Nutkin covering the escape of his fellow support and scary there.
Very well placed Infest. He reveals himself now. Goes against Cleese.
He's running straight for
that
Epic
center is completely stopped in his tracks. They go against Squelchy even in the Black Dragon form. He can't bear with the damage. The Serpent Wars get deployed once again. KBJ surrounded. Squelchy very low on health. He dies and that's a dieback. KBJ is going to be the next victim. This is game over for the iShitters, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that's the glimpse on Epic Doom.
Sorry to say this game.
That's the entire iShitters team wiped again. And that's the GG called.
It was a commendable effort by the iShitters, but finally Robertus' tankiness did a lot against them in the last 5 to 10 minutes of the match. Impressive performance.
A much better chance for iShitters here. Definitely had some good moments. But in the end, still going the way of Allstars on the back of those last big fights.
Mm-hmm. It seems I'm a bit delayed against the live stream, but we're gonna review this. And hopefully we can catch up. 61 to 51, the final score after almost 50 minutes of game. Again, 10 deaths. Most of them in the beginning, if I'm not mistaken, we're gonna have to monitor what happened in the timer. Let me see. Um, so when Robert got that Abyssal Blade and then the AC, we saw the tides changing completely in his favor. Of course, Jito already completed their BKB, and while we had the Dragon Knight in Black Dragon form by around minute 43, that was already too late. We knew that he was coming on the high ground push by then, just sending the dragons and everything, but the game only lasted for 6 more minutes after that. 6 more
I mean,
minutes.
it was the big rush fight that ended up turning it all, and it was very close there. Robertus almost died against Squelchy and Epic Doom, but managed to just out heal the damage. Managed to get down Doom while Notkin was blanking away at Squelchy.
Yep.
We could have gone either way in that fight, but
look at
he,
the insanity of the double carry strat on the hero damage. 51,000, 47,000 damage dealt for Robertus and Nutkin together. While the damage, yeah, okay, you had your mid hero with Epic Doom trying to do their best. I mean, the power of Hoodwink in modern Dota is extremely difficult to
I know
counter.
Hoodwink as a core can pump out a lot of damage, and Epic Doom definitely did it in that game, but in the end, just not turned out to not be enough.
And the tankiness of that life stealer, 123,000 damage received against 107,000 of that Dragon Knight, that was extremely brutal. He offered himself a sacrifice during the first 20 minutes. Once again, we were saying that during the game, but then he just was a one-man army in the end. The Infests, well placed, the one with Winston just retreating from that top tower push. That was very timely. Then he could come back and dispose of everyone. That was game over after that. It was really impressive. Okay, I mean,
Yeah, definitely good showing by Robertus in that game on the life stealer. She said took a lot of damage, especially across the early game and across most of the game really, but in the end managed to get enough lifesteal to just out heal the damage.
That's right. Okay, and that's the 2 games. 2-0 in favor of the Goonternational Allstars. The iShitters offered some good battle in the second game, but that wasn't enough for them. And that is me and Mr. HeWhoHungers done for today. Hungers, thank you very much for joining me.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
And thank you everyone for watching. Please join the next game. The schedule will be released on Scotty Boy's Twitter. You can monitor it there. Until then, thank you for watching. Bye now.
Bye.